Coming up on Mountain News this morning, students with the University of Pikeville are now taking all their classes online in an attempt to flatten the curve of COVID-19. And we go to Harlan County. One funeral home is providing a new way for family and friends of loved ones to watch funeral services while complying with social distancing restrictions. And in our nation's capital, another vote is expected today after progress on a coronavirus relief bill came to a halt this weekend.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News this morning.
Good morning. The time is now 5:31. I am Lacey Roberts, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News this morning. Outside, it actually feels really nice, but I know that these temperatures are not going to last very long. Let's check in with Brandon Robinson for a look at what our weather is going to look like for the rest of the week. And I know you said that rain is going to come back, so enjoy it while we can.
Exactly, but here's the thing on the temperatures. They're actually not going to last long. They're going to get better as we head toward the end of the week. They're going to get warmer. So let's take a look and see what's going on as we head out the door this morning here at almost 5:32. And you'll see line pinpoint Doppler radar starting to light up there with greens and yellows and oranges, indicating some heavier bands of rain coming through. Could be a little bit of thunder and lightning in some of these cells, especially down into parts of East Tennessee. So again, be careful this morning. Take it easy if you're out on the roads. Temperatures in the 40s and 50s area wide. There's a huge swath there right in the middle of the coverage area of 50s there, anywhere between 50 and 55 this morning, with the outliers there: 48 Jonesville, 45 Wise, 48 Logan, 48 Moorhead, 49 in Irvin and Ashland as well. Across the state, 43 Cincinnati, 45 Paducah, Owensboro, 46 Louisville, 57 though in Nashville, and 47 in the Tri-Cities. Day planner today, we will slowly creep up into the mid-50s by this afternoon, but those rain chances will stick around, becoming more scattered later today. But again, just be careful across the area on those roads today. I'll have the rest of the forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Lacey.
Thank you, Brandon. And when social distancing forced an 8-year-old's birthday party to be postponed, his Indiana neighborhood stepped up to help him celebrate from a distance. Caden McCorkle turned 8 on Friday and was looking forward to celebrate his birthday with all of his friends, but COVID-19 concerns prevented that. At the suggestion of one of their neighbors, Caden's mom turned their tight-knit Williams Woodland neighborhood community on Facebook to help a request for a surprise birthday for Caden.
She said, you should have everybody make signs for him so that he can see them when we go on our walks.
In all, around 20 houses put up signs wishing Caden a happy birthday. Some even met him on their porches with music, and one made him a piñata. Even though he could not be with his friends and extended family, Caden says the signs made his day just a little brighter. And students with the University of Pikeville are now receiving all their classes online. This comes as a precaution to the COVID-19 virus. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher talked with the university officials about this transition.
It's a different routine.
It's really required us to be innovative and adaptive and really pull together.
Students at the University of Pikeville are finishing their spring semester online.
Understandably, there's a lot of anxiety from the students.
But Professor Kathy Caudill says anxiety is met with the small campus mentality.
It was very little discussion of content and more just checking in and making sure that people were doing okay.
Embarking on foreign territory, professors are taking extra steps to make sure their students are comfortable.
So, for instance, I've been experimenting with virtual office hours with students.
Around 125 students are still living on campus.
Many of our students don't have good internet access at home, or they have food insecurity or housing insecurity, and so we needed to provide a place where those students could still eat regularly and have a safe place to live.
UPike President Dr. Burton Webb says the University on the Hill poses as more than just an institution.
But schools like the University of Pikeville, where we talk about the UPike family all the time, we take that very seriously.
Making sure students stay on track with the resources they need.
UPike is open for business. We're still teaching students. We're still educating folks.
As the classroom may look different, their family mentality remains the same. In Pike County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
And right now, officials with the University of Pikeville have not made a decision to hold a graduation ceremony for this spring. And a local pharmacy hopes to put its customers' minds at ease with a curbside pickup option. Economy Drug has served the Pikeville community for more than 50 years. The business is now offering not only pharmacy pickup, but retail pickup as well. They have a variety of items inside the store, from candy to cards. Co-owner Mary Beth Mullins says they have always cared for their customers, and this is just another way to help the community.
We have a large elderly population, and we want to make sure that they feel comfortable in coming to see us. There's a lot of ways we can still serve you, even, during these troubling times.
Mary Beth Mullins says you can call them or use the RX Local app to order your medications. We have steps listed on our website for an easy download. And Harrison County Hospital is taking further precautions to prevent the coronavirus outbreak. Harrison Memorial Hospital helps provide guidance to whether or not an individual needs to get tested for COVID-19. The COFF Clinic is a walk-in health center that does not require an appointment. The clinic hopes to give people a quick diagnosis for the coronavirus and other common illnesses.
That's why we're calling it COFF Clinic, because really and truly there's still quite a few cases of flu in our community. There's still people with strep throat, with other viral infections.
Harrison County had the first confirmed COVID-19 case in the state. The COFF Clinic is open every day from 1 until 8 p.m. And in Harlan County, one funeral home is providing a new way for family and friends of loved ones to watch funeral services due to the coronavirus. This comes after a mandate from Governor Andy Beshear only allowing the immediate family of those listed in an obituary to attend a funeral service of a loved one. Joshua Shackelford, funeral director for Everett's Funeral Home, has found a way for those outside of these limitations to still be able to participate and communicate with the family during such a difficult time. His solution? Streaming funeral services on Facebook Live if the family allows it. He says the response has been positive so far.
Just watching the comments during the funeral, it just lit up. People that couldn't actually be here or didn't know how to contact the family, they were able to just leave a comment, if nothing more than praying.
Officials with the funeral home say Facebook Live will still be available to families even when Governor Andy Beshear lifts those current mandates. And another procedural vote of the coronavirus stimulus bill set for Monday. This coming less than 24 hours after Senate Democrats halted movement on the proposal. John Lawrence reports.
No deal.
The motion is not agreed to.
Senate Democrats slammed the brakes on a stimulus package aimed at boosting the economy struggling from the coronavirus pandemic.
Legislation has many problems. At the top of the list, it includes a large corporate bailout with no protections for workers and virtually no oversight.
Senate Majority Leader Mitch McConnell says if the bill doesn't move forward, more Americans will fall into financial hardship.
Our nation cannot afford the game of chicken. Doctors, nurses, small business employees, laid off Americans, and vulnerable seniors need our help right now.
Despite this standstill at the Senate, some help is on the way.
As long as I am your president, you can feel confident that you have a leader who will always fight for you. And I will not stop until we win. This will be a great victory.
The president announcing federal medical stations are coming to 3 major coronavirus hotspots: California, Washington State, and New York State.
The president and vice president had a focused, constructive conversation with me directly to talk about what's going on, particularly in our public hospitals, which are literally 10 days away from running out of really basic supplies, particularly and equipment like ventilators.
I'm John Lawrence reporting.
As of Monday morning, there are more than 294,000 confirmed cases of the coronavirus worldwide, according to the World Health Organization. And with the amount of cases in Tennessee rising, the state now has its first COVID-19 related death. Health officials confirmed the death Friday night. Officials say the patient was a 73-year-old man with underlying health conditions. He died due to complications from the coronavirus. A second death was confirmed on Sunday afternoon. This patient also had underlying conditions. Tennessee now has more than 500 confirmed COVID-19 cases, and that is statewide. Kentucky State Police conducting a death investigation in Jackson County. KSP received a call Saturday afternoon about possible human remains in the county. Upon further investigation, KSP determined the remains belonged to a 70-year-old woman. The woman had been missing since January 1st. We will provide the latest updates to this investigation on our website at WYMT.com. And deputies continue the search for a missing Leslie County man this morning. On Saturday morning, a man crashed his car into Cutson Creek and was swept away. 2 of the 3 people escaped from the vehicle as it was washed away, but the 3rd passenger is still missing. Crews began searching Saturday and continued the search throughout the weekend. We will update you on our website as we continue to learn more. And later on Mountain News this morning, we'll show you how some celebrities are helping with COVID-19 relief efforts.
I promise I'm not trying to sound like a broken record, but I'm afraid our rain chances continue. I'll track them out for you in about 3 minutes.